But yo, speaking of Peacock, so Halloween Kills was on Peacock. And if you don't know nothing about your boy Generico out here, I'm a big Halloween movie franchise fan. I've seen them all from the beginning when we was getting prime time Jamie Lee Curtis out here, all the way up until the most recent one. And I will most certainly say this: Halloween Kills was an absolute dumpster fire. Dumpster fire. Yeah, it was really, really bad. Really, really bad. Now, one thing that's cool about this iteration of Halloween is that the movie that came out, I want to say 2018, this one, and then there's one coming out in a couple years called Halloween Ends. This trilogy,
they still doing it? Oh.
This trilogy disregards everything that happened after the first Halloween movie. Nothing happened. So in Halloween Kills, which was actually really fucking cool, they took it back to 1978 and they showed how Michael Myers got arrested. Crazy. Like, it was a couple of the cops or whatever, and they cornered him, and then like it showed like had to be like 20 cops just pointing their guns at him. It was like, oh my god, that's Michael Myers. And the camera pans and Michael's just standing outside the house with all these cops around him, and it shows him walk up to him, bang, hit him in the leg, he collapses, they put the cuffs on him, and he's done for years. And then up until 2018, which was the last Halloween movie, when he escaped. So I like that idea. You disregard everything that happened.
That he was locked up the whole time.
The whole time. Yeah. I like that. They disregarded the Busta Rhymes and Tyra Banks joint.
Oh man.
Halloween Resurrection.
Yo, that was so trash, yo. And I was like, all right, Busta back in the movie, yo. Let's see what we do. Nah.
Terrible. And Busta Rhymes, he had one of the worst lines in movie history in that movie. He was like, let the dangertainment begin out this motherfucker.
Yo.
Yeah.
And it was like, after watching High Learned It back in the day, I'm like, yo, Busta's not a good actor, but he's good on screen. If you
has a good presence.
The difference. Yeah. Like Busta on screen, is bugged out, but Busta's not, he's not like the acting type.
Busta on screen,
he was hilarious at Higher Learning, yo.
He's like Snoop on screen. Like, Snoop isn't a great actor, but he has a presence.
Yeah. But that Halloween movie was terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
it was real bad.
That shit was awful.
It was real bad. But yeah, so Halloween Kills, there was a part where, there was a part in Halloween Kills where the entire town got together and created a mob, and they were looking for Michael Myers, and all these motherfuckers confronted him. It was like Michael Myers versus 35 niggas. And I'm like, what the fuck am I watching right now?
Yeah.
What? And Michael, and it just shows Michael just like slow motion. Like, you remember the movie 300?
Oh yeah.
And you remember when they when the Persians first came and they had the blockade?
Yeah.
And then they pushed him off, and then it shows Gerard Butler, and he's just in his Zack Snyder slow motion glory, chopping off limbs
people up. Yeah.
in slow motion. That was that scene in Halloween Kills. Michael Myers is just like, just cutting heads off and arms and limbs flying everywhere.
Yeah. And I was contemplating seeing that shit in the movies.
Oh.
I was like,
son, take your $20 and go to Applebee's. Don't do that.
Halloween Kills.
Big time.
Sorry.
Big time.
Sorry.
Big time, man. They almost killed the franchise.
I had high hopes for it.
Me too, man.
Because the last one wasn't that bad. It was, I
liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Cool.
I thought it was all right. It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
The iteration for the Rob Zombie ones weren't bad either.
Nah.
Those were pretty good. When it showed him as a kid.
Yeah.
And it showed him kill his sister or whatever. He was in the insane asylum for a minute with the long hair.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
It's just for me, I guess it's time, to put Michael Myers to rest. Hell, I think they didn't put Jason to rest. I don't think that shit's coming back.
Yeah, I don't think
multiple
so.
times. And the funny thing is that last Friday 13, what was that, like 09, 2010, something like that?
Something like that.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't the worst.
Yeah. Like the whole tunneling idea was kind of cool, you know what I'm saying?
It explained how he just pops up everywhere.
Pops up and shit. Yeah.
That worked.
But yeah, I think it's a wrap for Jason. Time to put Mike to rest.
It's time that we get new serial killer monster movie, whatever whatever you call them.
Face, man.
Get a new face.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the Trash Talk G's. See y'all next week.